This one gets weird. This is the San Galgano Abbey in Tuscany, and inside it is the actual sword in the stone. That is right, it is real. The University of Pavia has carbon dated the sword to the mid-1100s, which fits perfectly. Radar revealed the full sword, and it sits inside here, underneath that plastic case. The penetrator of this rock was none other than Golgano Guidotti, a Catholic saint. The knights of the time then used this story to integrate the legend of Odin, Anthony Hopkins, into the culture under the church's nose. So Guidotti created this King Arthur story to tell that story. Here's where it starts to get weird. Arthur comes from Arctur, a very huge star that is aligned with the Arctic Circle. In Norse mythology, the ice giants created a network of hinges to open the door for their people to live. But at the time, the earth had barely any ice and was ruled by snakes. The homeland of the giants was Hyperborea. We learn from the Greeks this is the dead center of the Arctic Circle. Mr. Guidotti was a knight, and he loved his worldly pleasures. But the Lord gave him a vision and said the only way he's going to get to heaven is if he renounces those. He replies, "Until my sword goes through the stone like butter, I'm not doing that." So the sword goes through the stone like butter, and he becomes a monk. But the knights typically expose the dark side of the church. That's why they were executed. The real sword is here, stuck in the obelisk from Egypt. The empire had plucked the all-seeing third eye from Egypt. Odin also sacrificed one of his eyes for the ability to see. The black cube is the stone. The Catholics hid theirs in the unfolded cube. The cube has always represented Earth. That is because the Earth is flat. I'm kidding, it's not flat. The crystals we see on Earth form cubical lattice. Monotheism had the task of splitting alchemy into spirituality and the sciences. We are in the age of removing the sword from the stone, claiming the individual's role as king instead of the empire. At least that's what the legend says.